We are keeping it trucking along. Salem, Dark Wizzy, Sonido, and Mr. Kamikaze.
Mr.
All right, so I already know. I mean, Sonido. I've seen this guy play quite a few times, and honestly, as far as Sonics go, I'm impressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Sonic gets a bad rap, and for good reason. I mean, there are some campy Sonics out there, but you know, from what I've seen from Sonido, he's pretty right to the book. You know what I mean? He'll get in your face. He doesn't shy away from the action. You know what I'm saying? The dude can hold it down. Yeah,
he's more in that, I think that Supergirl Kells category of Sonics, you know, the ones that are, you know, they play, you know, more offensive, but not because of the rap that Sonic gets. That's just naturally their play style, and it works. Yeah. So, yeah, huge shout out to that. But, you know, at the drop of a hat, if he has to switch it up, which he probably might have to, you know, playing against the Mario and playing against a Bayonetta, for God's sake, he might have to switch his tone just a smidge.
You know, speaking of Sonics, I know we're in Atlanta. I think this is the home of Raph. I don't know if he's at this event or not. Have to keep an eye out for that young man, see if he's in the building. But getting launched off the stage is Dark Wizzy. All right. So pretty even here as far as stocks go.
Okay, falling back here, sending Sonido clear into the bubble. What are we going to say in the next game? They got the bubble, but they got the little meter, sending them clear into the like the chart up in the corner or something. I'm trying to get my phrasing right, man. I got to make sure I'm crisp for the next game.
No, that's cool. We'll just read the instruction book. Oh, kind of details everything.
Well, that implies I know how to read. I know.
That was ouch.
I was saying.
What part of the Midwest were you from again?
Cowtown, man. No, I was saying Rydia's name wrong, man. So. It's my educational system.
It'd be like that, man. Some of these names, you just need to come with like the pronunciations and the subtitles.
Yeah, you know like the Google one.
Exactly,
you know
man. Help me.
Help me, help you.
Help me, help you. And we just help each other, man.
That's right.
That's all what it's about. Somebody needs to give a helping hand to my man Kamikaze. He's got one stock left.
And just the blue team in general, man. They've definitely seen better days. That's for sure. Gets to throw. Okay, kind of lets Bayonetta off the hook, and I don't mind that. You know, I think he was kind of looking for an assist to Mr. Kamikaze, but on that last stock, you want to make sure that you're standing behind Sonic as much as possible. You don't really get that. Oh, wow. Okay. Talk about hitboxes that just last a little bit too long, man. Mr. Kamikaze kind of sacrificing his body to make sure that back air landed on Salem.
He went all the way in for that. Okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know what the heck Kamikaze was going for. He said, "Hey man, here's an egg, all right? let me help you out."
All right, stocks even, but the percent's definitely favoring the red team thus far.
You know, it feels like Salem is really struggling with his ladder combos too. I mean, he could be taking a different approach here to doubles, but those ladder combos are definitely not there.
All right, but that up smash certainly wasn't. That's really all he needed just to get it down to a one-stock situation for Mr. Kamikaze. He's going to try and win this 2v1 alone. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. And you are not going to do you any favors taking hits like that, my friend.
Not at all. Okay. Chilling on the platform. Salem doesn't mind that. So I got up tilt, dog. They'll catch you. Some of the mines will catch you. Okay. Try to break his shield. Some sneaky stuff right there. Okay, landing options looking a little rough right now. Kind of struggling to get them feet back onto the stage. Again, another up smash attempt. Misses. 3 times the charm.
Yep.
Ugh. God damn.
Man, that's rough.
What the?
It's weird. Like it's like I don't know if the flood pushed him enough where the up smash connected, but
it was there just in case.
That was some sick timing if that was the case. All right, so Wizzy and Salem, a few struggles throughout that bout, but if they're able to keep it up enough, Kamikaze and Sonido, see what they can do for game number 2. Again, 2 very talented players.
All right, at Dark Wizzy, phenomenal performance as always. You know, just was always there for like the back throws right into witch twist, or you know, always able to, you know, punish a landing option with the up smash. You know, whatever it is, you know, Dark Wizzy pretty much has you covered in doubles here. Sonido, pretty good if I may say so myself, like we talked about. has definitely done some things in Smash 4. But in this match specifically, it looks like he's the one that's kind of carrying the weight. I'd like to see a bit of a stronger performance from Mr. Kamikaze. I know he has it in him. Just has to, maybe it could be a matter of comfortability. Who knows? But
there you go.
We'll see what we get.
That we will. Game number 2 underway. No.
Okay. There's a back air kind of demanding himself some space. And this is such a really awkward position, man, for Mr. Kamikaze being, because Sonido on one end of the spectrum wants to help Mr. Kamikaze out. Like, he wants to be the one to bust up combos when he gets grabbed. Excuse me. But on the flip side of things, he can't really help Sonido out either, though, because the minute Sonido gets taken to the top, what can Yoshi really do up there to stop the ladder combo from happening? I mean, he can toss out an egg, he can possibly toss out up here, but you might end up killing your teammate.
Man, I mean, hey, that's a fair point. It really is. All right, so there goes Salem. And I'll put him at 2. Dark Wizzy doing an excellent job keeping his percent low and holding on to 3 stocks. Keep an eye out for that. Kamikaze, not doing bad for his squad either. Into triple digits, but still very much so alive.
That's right.
Now everybody just kind of trading blows. Back and forth they go. Some pickups. Kamikaze just a hair off. Oh, connected. Salem, though, finding his point. Kamikaze able to escape.
Oh.
There's some big hits I'm talking about.
Okay, gets the 1-2-3 jab. Falling back here. Like this, man. Salem just being relentless here. Sonido has to recover high. Can't get back onto the stage for free here anymore, man. Salem has every option covered. And, you know, Salem very, very confident about his ability versus Sonics. You know, I remember either it was a tweet or it was a series of interviews, but, you know, he can slay some Sonics in his opinion.
Yeah, full on supreme confidence, but confidence not going to get you anywhere there. That's going to be advantage blue team. And they're trying to push this to a game 3, and they could just get there if they keep playing like this.
That's right. All right, gets the nair right out of shield. Uh-oh. Okay, runs right up, goes for the up smash. Like I kind of talked about before this match start. You know, Dark Wizzy always has that scouted out, man. The minute he sees that opening, he's taking it. And that's okay, man. Of all the moves that Mario has, I feel like when it comes to respect, the opponent has to respect that up smash more than anything. Okay, there's the back throw. See ya. Okay, but as I speak, though, this match is actually a lot closer.
Yeah, this is definitely looking like it's going the way of Sonido and Kamikaze. We'll see if down the stretch, Wizzy and Salem can clean it up, but like Salem has been kind of the target of a lot of this assault, and this has not panned out well for him after having such a strong game 1.
Okay. Up air, tries to hit him with the egg. Oh, yeah, that's, oh, no, not that time. Okay, had he been backed up just a little bit further, I thought we were going to see an up smash, but I guess not.
Ooh, okay, yeah,
like
that'll
that.
do. Yes, sir.
Good.
Let me see him go. You know, we've seen him go for that up air out of those back throws a couple times and then whiff, but the timing right there, right on the money. So that'll prompt us for a 3rd game. Dark Wizzy and Salem in danger of maybe seeing that part of bracket she don't want to be familiar with.
Absolutely. I will say that the teams here really interesting because on one end of the spectrum, you're getting, you know, 2 regionally known players who are teaming together to create something stronger for themselves. But on the opposite side of things, you're getting like a very nationally known player, like what we've seen earlier with Tweet, and then we're getting somebody who might not be as recognized, but still a formidable force like Karna. And so I'm starting to see how like those 2 ideas are starting to level out in doubles, and we're getting like these really close and nail-biting sets, and I'm liking it. You know, I never like seeing like the 3-0s and handshakes. I always want to see stuff go to like the wire.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is more of a, especially if you're a spectator of the game, it's definitely more exhilarating when you see something go to kind of game 3 down to the wire. But you know, the case can be said that blowouts too. That really just shows you something about a team as well. But nonetheless, this one is definitely going to game number 3, and Salem getting that shield broke almost right off the jump. A little more additional damage being put on by Kamikaze.
That's right. Okay. Tries to go for a double witch twist there to kind of kill the momentum. Excuse me, not double witch twist, double afterburner kick. Looking to stop the momentum. I will say, you know, Sonic as well as Yoshi, probably more Yoshi than anything, two very momentum-based characters. You know, that once they get going, it's really hard for them to cool down until the match is over.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Yeah. Okay. Going to the top. And it looks like they're kind of focused more on Yoshi, too. Possibly not really wanting to deal with Sonic, not looking to chase him down. They figure, all right, what better way to get your stocks taken by forcing your teammate to share stock? Back throw.
Yep. Okay, red team, like the lead that they've built. A little fragile, but opportunities to extend it. Wizzy just able to fade Kamikaze's attempts, keeping that man off stage.
Okay. Forward there right off the ledge, giving himself a little space to work with here. Kamikaze knocking on Def's door. But so is Salem there that time. Dark Wizzy has left the building. And with that being said, Kamikaze, the stock tank here.
That's exactly what they needed to, Rod. They needed to just kind of create an opening to create a 2v1 situation, and they're able to capitalize on 2 stocks.
Just a complete turnaround. You know, that game number 1, I mean, Kamikaze, like you kind of said, was, I mean, hell, I'm just going to say, man, he was just kind of non-existent. You know what I mean? Like, he just really wasn't. He really wasn't even there. But then as things progress, you know, he finds himself in doubles, you know, and you know, he's looking pretty good here. All right.
I just can't believe that they haven't gotten a stock off Kamikaze.
Yeah, that's actually silly.
I'm like sitting here watching like the changes that he's made from game 1 up until this point are just kind of crazy. He's up smash from Dark Wizzy, but nonetheless, the man is definitely showing up, trying to put his team in a position to succeed. Of course, Sonido, he's been sensational as well.
All right, now with this in mind here, blue team definitely looking good. Again, Kamikaze only 29% on board. This is still a really good spot for them to be in, but I expect the red team to try to kick things into high gear here. They're not going to stay at this steady pace, this neck and neck thing for too long. Sooner or later, they're going to tap into some sort of inner potential and really try to get towards victory as quick as possible.
The best thing they've done, I mean, at some point they were just trailing for so long, but they're able to keep those 2 stocks intact long enough to really make it more of an even contest now. I mean, look at Sonido. He's at 132, so he's not, you know, he's one good hit away from being down his final hit. You see Salem trying to track him down, witch twist to send him back out. They're not able to seal the deal. Nobody in place to punish, the recovery.
That's right. And we've seen that in the last game too. So what Bayonetta, or Salem, excuse me, would do is that he would take Salem off, or take Sonido, excuse me, god dang, too many S's. He would take Sonido off stage and then hit him, and then he would force him to recover high. But that time, Kamikaze, like you talked about, starting to find himself here in doubles, and he's always there to help. The back throw, though, gonna close it out.
I like the up B too, man. Just getting any additional extra damage you can. But Kamikaze striking back. And again, these stocks just continue to be even. The percents only separated by just about 20. It's pretty nuts.
That's right. Okay, this the forward throw. There's the up special. Okay, gotta respect witch twist when you see it. There's another up air. Kamikaze. Blue team right now not looking too good. Salem right now being the stock tank. Maybe this is why he's not going for the ladder combos off the top. I think he lost a stock or 2 up there. Just due to that good situational awareness that the blue team had. And so now he's more focused on letting maybe Dark Wizzy be the aggressor and him kind of staying back into the cut. Golly. Kamikaze really struggling versus Salem here.
Yeah, there's just kind of no answers thus far for Salem. I mean, he's really showing up in this game 3, showing out as well. You know, as this match wanes, then that's where it's going to be really problematic, because you know, you look at Dark Wizzy, only 69%. You know, you guys are both over 100. And Salem, I mean, while he's at that high percent as well, he still has a whole nother stock. So you have a whole nother stock to deal with if you're even able to close this one out.
Oh, God. Well, Phil, it's just not looking too hot right now, man. You know, Mr. Kamikaze by himself. Sonido's left the building. Blue team still has, excuse me, red team still has 3 stocks.
Yeah.
This is just not looking hot.
Put it in the history books.
That's right. Uh-oh, tried to go for the forward air, right off the ledge. Got to respect the witch twist, though. Lays the egg. Oh, did he just try? Oh, he tried to B-reverse him. He tried to hit him twice.
Yep. A little disrespect on it.
Okay, had to drift back towards stage. There's the nair, though.
Yep. Only a matter of time.
Right.